So the city's mandate requiring all teachers and staff to be vaccinated is raising some concerns about security in schools.
Late Friday, a judge put a temporary hold on Mayor de Blasio's order, but the union representing school safety agents said some of its members could be barred from working if the mandate is upheld, creating staff shortages and requiring other agents to work longer shifts. Joining us right now, Greg Floyd, the head of the School Safety Agents Union. Nice to have you with us, Mr. Floyd.
Thank you for having me on.
So give us the situation. How many of your members with the School Safety Agents Union are vaccinated at this point?
Well, we estimate it's about half. We don't have a number. The Department of Education and the police department should have that number to tell us the exact number, and we have not been given that number. But it's in the thousands.
So let me ask you, with that mandate looming, which is now on hold, do you know if any of your members ran to get a vaccine?
I'm hearing that some of them did, and I'm hoping a lot more, the ones that can, the ones that don't have a medical exemption, or the ones who don't have a religious exemption, will go and get vaccinated. I said, you see me, I'm fully vaccinated. Most of their colleagues and some of their colleagues are fully vaccinated, and we're fine. And we should do this for our families, we should do this for our friends, we should do this for citizens, and most of all, we should get vaccinated for ourselves. And I urge every one of my members to go and have a conversation with your personal physician, please.
Mr. Floyd, so when you're talking about these, some of the staff, that's the safety officers not being vaccinated, when you get to the school year, you have some high schools that require like 20 safety officers right now. That's going to be cut back to, what, 1 or 2? I mean, that's a big safety concern when it comes to these students. God forbid something happens. I mean, you got a major lawsuit on your hands. Does that fall on the mayor? Does it fall on the city? What's going to happen?
It all falls on the mayor. I could tell you, prior perfect preparation prevents poor performance. And what I mean by that is, we knew in June we had this problem. We had the vaccine. I got vaccinated by April. Why couldn't we have education roll out, physicians coming in, people being sent to their personal doctors to get opinions? You prepare for the opening of schools, not in August, not the second week, third week in August. You prepare for that in June when the schools close. This was not done. We wasted an entire summer. Now we have a crisis.
Well,
this should be done much sooner.
Yeah, I'm sure you are echoing the concerns and I guess just general opinions of a lot of people watching this morning. But what is the solution to this? I mean, you're hoping that more of these safety officers go get vaccinated before this mandate gets upheld. But if that doesn't happen, what do you have to do?
Well, you just have to continue to talk to the employees and have them speak to their doctors. And if you have to set up emergency appointments so they can speak to their personal doctors so they can get an opinion, that's what you have to do. There's been so much misinformation allowed to spread throughout this whole pandemic, and we did not counter that. We should have been out there taking down that false information, getting these individuals off the air because it caused confusion. If this would have happened back in the 40s and 50s, we still have polio, rubella, all of these shots that we get, the 5 shots. We have to have 5 shots before you attend school. I had it, you had it, the children in school have it. This is the 6th shot. Add this to the shots that you need to attend school. That's how you have to look at it.
So what the information that we have is that about 1,500 out of 4,300 of your school safety agents are unvaccinated right now and could be barred from coming back to school. What districts are you concerned about that you will not have the proper coverage? Because we're hearing they may put one school safety agent in a school where at some point there were 20.
Well, we can do the math. If you take 4,300 from 1,500 and there are 1,200 schools, that's the crisis that we're in.
That's not good. That's not good. So where did the misinformation come from? Because, I mean, you know, I know Good Day New York has been on it from day one. There's been plenty of stuff on TV, a lot of public service announcements with, you know, the DOE, with the school's chancellor, with the city's health commissioner. Where did the misinformation come from?
Well, it comes from, I would say, the people that have their own opinion, have their own shows, opinion shows. They come on. Like, one of my members sent me a text saying, I'm following the science. They sent me a doctor from Michigan who was testifying saying that she did not believe in the vaccinations. However, that doctor was a PhD. That doctor wasn't an MD. I said, you do not take medical advice from a PhD. Things like that are going on the internet, and these things are there. So if you don't want to do something, you can always find people to support you not doing that.
Mr. Floyd, if your members are watching you right now, what message do you want to give them?
Please go talk to your personal physicians and find out if this vaccination is for you. And in most cases, the doctor will say, you put that shot into your arm and you continue to work, and it's for your good and everyone else around you. Please go talk to your physician and make that decision with your personal physicians.
All right. George Floyd, the head of the School Safety Agents Union, thank you so much for chatting this morning.
Thank you.